I'm about to cross a line for you. There's no turning back, because love has taught me I can't live in hesitation anymore. Every fiber of me wants to step into the unknown for you, and I can't pretend that fear has any say here. I'm standing at the edge of who I was yesterday, ready to leap into what we could become together. You've awakened something in me that refuses compromise. I am crossing boundaries I never dared approach before. I am about to risk the comfort of safety, just to show you how deeply I care. Some lines exist to be crossed when hearts collide with such intensity they were never meant to hold us back. I'm not reckless, I'm devoted, and for you I'll step where I've never dared before. The world may hesitate, but my heart doesn't. I'm crossing into the unknown just for you. I feel the line between what's safe and what's real disappearing, and I'm stepping forward anyway. An option when it comes to us. Love is asking me to break my own rules, and I'm answering without a single regret. I've never felt such urgency in my soul. I'm moving forward because you're worth every risk. There's a line I promised myself I'd never cross, and yet your presence makes it disappear entirely. I'm about to defy my own fears, because you've awakened a courage I didn't know I had. The heart doesn't negotiate with logic. I'm stepping where only passion leads me. I've measured every step and weighed every risk. But your love makes calculation meaningless. My hesitation dissolves the moment I see you. Every boundary fades when your heart calls to mine. I'm about to do something irreversible, and yet I've never felt more alive than in this moment. Some lines exist to challenge us. I'm embracing the unknown because it brings me closer to you. I'm stepping into a space I've never entered before just to prove that my heart belongs to you. Every instinct tells me caution is wise, but love whispers louder, and I can't ignore it. I'm about to cross a line that separates fear from freedom, and I'm choosing freedom for us. The boundaries I once clung to have no meaning in the face of what we share. I'm not blind to the consequences, but I am blinded by the intensity of what I feel. Every step forward is a declaration. I'm here, fully, without reservation, without fear. The moments arrive when love outweighs caution, then I am stepping over the line. I'm crossing a line for you because the alternative is living with the quiet I can't bear. There's a bridge I fear to cross, and yet your heart is calling me toward it. I'm about to leap, not because I'm reckless, but because I finally understand what it means to truly care. I've spent too long on the sidelines. Now I'm stepping fully into your world. The line I once feared is no match for the gravity of what you mean to me. I'm about to cross a boundary I never thought I would, because love doesn't wait. I'm entering a space where courage meets vulnerability, and it's all for you. The fear of the unknown fades when I see your face. I'm stepping forward regardless. I'm about to break through walls. I built for safety because your heart deserves the truth. Every rule I followed disappears in the presence of someone who feels like destiny. I'm standing at the edge of hesitation, ready to fall forward into the reality of us. I am about to cross a line for you, not recklessly, but because nothing else feels real anymore. There's a boundary I've respected for years, but your presence makes me question every limitation. I am about to walk where fear told me never to go, and I do it willingly, for you. Every moment of doubt fades when I think of you, and I'm stepping beyond my comfort zone. I'm about to challenge everything I thought I knew, because love demands courage I've never had. The line I feared is nothing compared to the depth of what I feel for you. I'm crossing a line not to prove anything to the world, but to honor what we have. Every heartbeat drives me forward. Every thought of you erases hesitation. I'm about to defy limits I once held sacred, because your soul deserves everything I can give. Love has a way of erasing caution, and I'm answering that call without question. I'm stepping into the unknown, not blindly, but with a heart that knows you're worth it. I've never felt such certainty in uncertainty. I'm crossing a line that fear used to guard. I'm about to cross a line, and it's not reckless. It's devotion, pure and unrelenting. Every step forward feels like a risk, yet staying back feels far more dangerous to my heart. I am ready to cross a line that will change everything, because love has no pause button. Your presence is the only reason. I'm stepping beyond boundaries I once thought untouchable. I'm about to cross a line for you, and every fear I had disappears the moment I think of your smile. Nothing could have prepared me for this pull toward you, yet I'm stepping forward without hesitation. I've always been careful, but your love is making caution feel irrelevant. I'm standing at the boundary of the impossible, ready to leap for something real with you. Every instinct whispers caution, yet every heartbeat screams your name, urging me onward. I'm about to cross a line I once feared, because what we have deserves boldness, not restraint. Your presence turns hesitation into courage, and I'm stepping where I never thought I could. I'm ready to cross a line that could change everything, because loving you demands bravery. The world may shake its head, but I'm following my heart into the unknown with you. I'm about to cross a line, and I've never felt more alive or certain in my life. Every line I respected feels meaningless when I think of thee. Connection we share. I'm stepping forward, not recklessly, but with a devotion that refuses to wait any longer. I'm about to enter a space I've avoided for years, all because of you. There's a boundary between fear and love, and I'm leaping across it for you. I'm crossing a line I never imagined I would, because some feelings can't be contained. The pull towards you is stronger than my fear, and I'm letting it guide me. I'm about to cross a line that changes the rules I've lived by, because love demands it. Every heartbeat urges me closer to you, and I can't ignore it any longer. I'm stepping into the unknown for you, and it feels like the first step toward freedom. I'm about to cross a line for you, because standing still when I could move feels impossible. I've measured every risk, yet the risk of not stepping forward feels far greater. I'm ready to cross a line that my past self would never have dared. For the sake of us, there's no turning back now, because love has erased every trace of hesitation in me. I'm about to step where fear once held me, because your heart calls louder than doubt. The line I'm crossing isn't about rebellion. It's about choosing you fully, without reservation. Every step I take toward you feels like destiny unfolding in slow motion. I'm about to cross a line that separates comfort from truth, because truth is with you. My courage is fueled by the intensity of what I feel, and I'm stepping forward fearlessly. I'm crossing a line I never thought I could. There is a boundary I've avoided for years, and yet your love makes it feel natural to cross. I'm about to cross a line for you, and it's not recklessness. It's devotion made visible. Every moment I hesitate feels like a lost opportunity, and I refuse to let that happen with you. I'm stepping into a space I've never dared, all because your presence ignites something unstoppable. Fear is now a bridge leading me directly to you. I'm about to cross a line, and nothing in the world feels as important as this moment with you. Every thought of you pushes me forward, past all the boundaries I've known. I'm ready to step into the unknown because what we have deserves bravery, not hesitation. I'm crossing a line that separates comfort from truth, and I'm choosing truth with you. Every fear I've carried fades in the presence of your heart calling mine. I'm about to cross a line for you, because waiting any longer would feel like betrayal to us both. I'm stepping beyond the limits I once respected because love is asking me to be fearless. The line I'm about to cross doesn't scare me. It excites me because it leads to you. I've measured every risk, and yet the risk of not stepping forward is unbearable. I'm crossing a line, not to defy anyone, but to honor the intensity of what I feel. Every step forward feels like surrendering to destiny. Place in a love this real. Every boundary I set disappears when I realize that living cautiously isn't enough for us. I'm about to cross a line, and the excitement of what awaits far outweighs any doubt. I'm moving beyond fear, beyond comfort, towards something that feels inevitable and true. I'm ready to cross a line I never imagined, because the love we share won't wait. There's a space I've avoided for years, and yet your heart makes it feel like home. I'm about to cross a line because love isn't measured by caution. It's measured by courage. Every step forward is a declaration that I'm here, fully for you without holding back. I've never felt such certainty in uncertainty. I'm crossing a line that fear once guarded. I'm stepping into the unknown And it feels like the first honest moment of my life. I'm about to cross a line for you because everything else feels like standing still. My hesitation fades with every thought of you urging me into the space I feared. I told them about us, and their eyes widened like they had just seen a secret they weren't ready for. I told them about us, and suddenly the room went silent, as if the air itself was holding its breath. I told them about us, and their disbelief was so intense it almost made me question reality. I told them about us, and some smiled nervously, as if they couldn't decide whether to be happy or horrified. I told them about us, and the energy shifted. People stopped talking and just stared, unable to process it. I told them about us, and their laughter felt awkward, like they didn't know if they should celebrate or judge. I told them about us, and one person whispered something that made everyone else freeze, their eyes wide. I told them about us, and I could feel the weight of their judgment. Even from across the room, I told them about us, and suddenly all the secrets we'd been hiding seemed trivial compared to their reaction. Shock was so thick, I could practically touch it. I told them about us, and the whispers began almost immediately, like wildfire racing through dry leaves. I told them about us, and some couldn't hide their envy, while others couldn't hide their disbelief. I told them about us, and it was like I had thrown a stone into a still pond, watching the ripples spread. I told them about us, and I realized how many of them had been waiting for me to slip. I told them about us, and suddenly everyone's opinions felt heavier than they ever had before. I told them about us, and the silence that followed was louder than any words could be. I told them about us, and their reactions were a mix of shock, awe, and a little fear. I told them about us, and in that moment I understood who truly supported me and who didn't. I told them about us, and a few eyes narrowed, judging, while others softened with unspoken understanding. Like it couldn't contain everyone's emotions at once. I told them about us, and I could feel the tension in the air, thick enough to cut with a knife. I told them about us, and some tried to mask their surprise, but their body language betrayed them instantly. I told them about us, and the excitement on some faces clashed with the shock on others. I told them about us, and the room suddenly felt like a stage, with everyone as actors reacting in real time. I told them about us, and the disbelief in their eyes was matched only by the curiosity in their whispers. I told them about us, and I realized how small secrets can feel until they're exposed in front of everyone. I told them about us, and the energy shifted so drastically, I could feel it vibrating through the walls. I told them about us, and some looked like they had just seen a plot twist in a movie. I told them about us, and a few tried to smile, but it was the kind of smile that hides judgment. I told them about us, and it was as if the room itself was holding its breath, waiting for the next words. I told them about us, and some couldn't hide their awe, while others couldn't hide their discomfort. I told them about us, and suddenly I felt more exposed than I had in years. I told them about us, and the reactions came in waves, from shock to laughter to silent admiration. I told them about us, and I realized how fragile opinions can be when confronted with the truth. I told them about us, and it was like a bomb went off, scattering emotions everywhere. I told them about us, and I could see some struggling to find words, their minds racing. I told them about us, and it became clear who would celebrate our love and who would resist it. I told them about us, and a strange mix of envy and curiosity passed through the room like lightning. I told them about us, and suddenly every look, every gesture, every word seemed magnified. I told them about us, and I told them about us. Realize the power of truth even when it's shocking. I told them about us, and the reactions were unpredictable, raw, and utterly human. I told them about us, and I could feel the tension, the excitement, and the fear all at once. I told them about us, and some didn't even try to hide their fascination. I told them about us, and it felt like time had slowed. letting every reaction sink in. I told them about us, and the room's energy shifted, as if the walls themselves were listening. I told them about us, and a few faces betrayed envy, while others betrayed disbelief. I told them about us, and I realized how true has a way of revealing people's true colors. I told them about us, and some whispered to each other, their curiosity impossible to hide. I told them about us, and the reaction was insane, like nothing I had ever expected. I told them about us, and the room became a mix of emotions, some beautiful, some uncomfortable. I told them about us, and in that moment, I could see who truly cared and who just pretended.